This is a brief tutorial on how to make sure that all of your pictures are lined up correctly. So what I have is a 5-letter diptych. I guess it's a pentatic because it's 5, JASON. And I've got a background that I spaced for 1-inch margins, and I just kept the margins in the top and the bottom exactly the same. And it's going to be the same spacing between. So I'm going to take just a moment to set that space up before I start adding pictures and see how that plays out. If you go to if you go to View and you go to New Guide Layout, I've already figured out, and it looks like it may have already done it for me, but I've already figured out that I wanted 1-inch margins. So I'm going to switch the gutters to 1 inches, and I'm going to switch all these margins to 1 inches. If the margins are off, you can add them in later. And what this does for me before I even get it done is I made sure that I had the right dimensions. So it was a 9-inch height because I knew I wanted 1-inch top and bottom margins. And then I did 5 times 5, which is 25, plus 2, 1 inch here and 1 inch here. And then I needed to calculate, I want to do inches between, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was 31 inches across, 9 inches tall. That gives me the space to set my margins and my gutters, which is the spaces that are in between, to be 1 inches. Now with that grid, and if you set this tool on Snap to Guides, make sure that that's checked on, it'll make the process of putting the letters in a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Move tool, I'm going to bring in the J and drop it right here. If you get this message, click OK, and it should snap right in so that each letter is even. I'm going to do the same thing for the A, and it should snap right into place once I get it in place, and then the S should snap right into place, and then the O should snap right into place, and you get the idea. This makes it so that you can, once you do your calculations correctly, and you know what your margins and your gutters are going to be. Again, these are the margins, and again the top and the side margins need to be the same. That's your border, and the gutters don't need to be the same as the border, but they do need to be even. So if you do all that, that basically makes the job of precisely placing your letters much easier. Thank you for watching the tutorial.